Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress here, episode 16. I was playing just a bit off camera here, and I got my dwarves finally training, which is good. So all of our military dwarves are doing that, and I can actually set their schedule up, and that probably would make the most sense to do here, since I didn't really mess around with the schedule all too much. I'm just glad that they are finally trading. So we should have them kind of go on and off here, so that way they get a little bit of rest. So probably train on certain months and then have off certain months. So we can, let's see. No, I don't want to copy. No scheduled order. Probably every other month for now. You can always change that later. But they're in there now. You can see also now that we do have a mayor. Archangel's the mayor. He also is the head of the military. And you know what? I'm going to allow that. I feel like that's like a dwarfy thing to do, right? Have somebody be the leader and also be like the war leader. You know, leading in the front like a proper king should. So I'm going to totally leave him in that position, even though if he dies, it'll could potentially put us in complete disarray. I'm just going to leave it alone. All right, let's get the rest of all this stuff done still. We've got to get all of the micro line and everything down, and that's going to be a lot of our big push here. Just trying to get our fortress finally cleaned and set up, as well as the mining. Although I guess that's kind of like the cool thing about Dwarf Fortress, right? There's technically never a time when there's nothing to do. Usually in all of my fortresses, there's always something that can be done. And I think that's why I especially enjoy this game, because you're always busy trying to clean and improve things. Alright, so we're going to want to keep mining gold, because like I said, eventually I'm going to do gold tables and gold furniture and stuff like that, just to really get our fortress value super high. For no reason other than to incite raids and make the game a million times harder. So we'll keep mining all of our gold out. And obviously keep microline coming as well, which means I need to pick an area with microline to mine. Let's go down a bit. I know I've mined some of this area out. And yeah, a lot of this microline has been used. Did I mine down more? I did, but that's all I did was come down to here. I want to find some type of coal or something at some point. Alright, let's just stick with the floor that we're on then. Best thing to do, I want to avoid the edge of the map, obviously. There's more microline here, so why don't we just mine a big swath of this out. Kind of connect it there anyway. And then go like this. Like this. And like that. Ooh. There, so they'll get to mining that. Did I get everything over here? No, not yet. So I'm not going to close this door yet until they get everything pulled out of there. Now, the reason that you usually want to eventually close a lot of these doors off, and I will cue these items to be dumped so they do get carried upstairs and we can close this. The reason you want to close these doors off is because dwarves are kind of weird with pathing. And if you don't start to close off some of these mines that you dig, especially when you're strip mining like I am, you'll slow the game down, because the computer's got to calculate the pathing for the dwarves, and it calculates every possible path and then finds the fastest one. And that's how they navigate the fort. So if a dwarf enters a floor like this, it'll bog your computer down, because all of a sudden the computer is trying to calculate what is the fastest route for him to take through this labyrinth. And so the less paths there are for him to take, the less decisions the computer has to make, so the faster the game runs. That's a little tip for you guys here. If you're wondering why your dwarf fort starts slowing down later on in the game, that is why. Now we're still making clay bricks, which is good. Eventually we're going to start making things like clay crafts. The dead walk. Hide while you still can. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is an undead raid, guys, and it is not good. Human, elf, human spearman, axeman. I don't think we're ready to take this on, guys. I think it's time that we experience our first ever siege. We get all of the dwarfs inside, and we close up the fortress. All right, so we're going to have to build a zone because I haven't done that yet, actually. Let's go ahead and make one. And we will set the zone to be all of this. And usually I like to do the walls as well. Wait a second, am I making individual zones? Oh my god, I am. Okay, hold on one second. Yeah, I forgot we got our animal zone there too. Alright, let me get rid of all of this and redo this. Because this is not the way to do it. Now, I am correct on it being zones, I'm pretty sure. No, it's a burrow. It's a burrow, okay. Pretty sure it's a burrow. I like the music, by the way. Some people were asking me where the music comes from. It is part of a program called SoundSense that you can get. It's a very cool program. And it adds all sorts of sound effects and music to the game. Just makes it a little bit more lively, as you could say. Alright, we'll go ahead and add this to the burrow. So basically what I'm doing right now, because I know some of you guys actually are not familiar with the game or don't fully understand everything that's happening, but you are watching, I am outlining an area that the dwarves are allowed to be in for the duration of a siege. So when we go to activate our siege mode, essentially, the dwarves will only stay in the area that I have highlighted. And you can highlight... You can highlight areas that are not dug out, so that's just something to keep in mind. So if you want to do just a whole section like this, you can do that. It's good to keep that in mind too, because if you do decide to expand upon your fort when a burrow is in progress, the dwarves will not dig outside of the burrow. So if you're wondering, like, why the heck are my dwarves not digging right now, that could very well be the reason. Now, underneath the ground here, I'm not as worried about where the burrow sort of encompasses, but on the above level up top here, you can see I was very particular about where the burrow actually goes, because if I accidentally set it, you know, so much is just right here, then dwarves might stand right here when the door comes up and they'll get flinged into the wall and killed instantly, or they will stand there when the siege happens and they won't actually get inside the fort, and then they will perish. Now we could obviously face our attackers with our army, but I don't think our army is actually ready. If we take a look, they aren't equipped. They don't have any swords. They don't have any armor. We are in the process of making a lot of that, but they just don't have it. Now, I'm actually going to close the mine shaft off here because in the event that we break into the caverns down below and get sieged from the caverns, which is possible, or have a forgotten beast come up through the caverns, I don't want to activate my burrow, forgetting that I allowed them to head down to the mines, and then end up having the dwarves not be able to, or they'll be still down in the mine shaft when I activate the burrow. They won't head back to the fortress so I can close this gate. I may make a second burrow Eventually, that allows them to be in the mine shaft is the same as being in the fort, but for now, I'm not going to do that. I could do that off camera. But we will call this burrow, we will call it just, honestly, I like to just call my burrows like practical names that I'm going to know exactly what it means. So this one's just going to be inside fortress. So I know that when I activate this burrow, everybody is inside of the fortress. So you can add citizens to the burrow. But I believe that there's another way to do it. Let me make sure I'm right about this. There should be a way to basically just have everybody head inside of the burrow. And that is one of these keys here. I'm just trying to remember which one it is. Oh. Sorry about that. God, wish I had a mute on this microphone so I could just mute quick. Okay. Okay, we got to get everybody inside the burrow. We've got to get everybody inside here. I know that there is a way to do this. Points, routes, military unit list, designations, I know is not it. It's depot access, zones, hauling, squads, job list. Locations and occupants. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. I think it has something to do with being able to leave the map. I haven't messed around with a lot of that yet. So I'm not as familiar with it. So I should be able to, let's see, define it, center. I can add citizens to the borough, but I know that there is a way better way to do this than just having everybody added to the borough. There's a way to literally just put everybody inside of it. You know, I actually think it's under military, believe it or not. I really think it is. Yeah, right there's the borough. So I've got the massive lances active on training. So I think I need to make everybody. I think that's actually how you do it. Civilian alert is inactive, but technically I've set inactive to be inside the borough. I can add an alert. That probably makes a lot more sense. Because then what I can do is I can call it emergency for now. And then I can set everybody to that. The massive lances inside. So burrows. So everybody should go inside the fortress. The massive lances will be activated. So if I do active / training, the massive lances are doing their thing. If I set it to emergency, I can set these guys up to go someplace else, and then there's the burrow. And I can set them to alert, actually, so they're inside the training area. That's probably not a bad idea. So they'll be alert. So I'll actually do that. Okay. Okay, let's try that. See if everybody comes inside. Yes, everybody is heading indoors. Sorry, I wasted a bunch of your guys actually time doing that. Okay, we gotta hurry up and get everybody in. I gotta see where the undead siege is because we gotta get these gates up as fast as possible. We cannot waste any time. But if I put the gates up before everybody gets in, then obviously people are going to die. Oh my god, that siege is significantly larger than I thought, and they're heading right this way. Okay, I think everybody's gonna make it inside though. I don't think we have anything to worry about. And the last person is in. What is that? It's just a floor. Okay, and the animal should head in too. No, the animal's gonna stay out there. I'm gonna take the animal off the zone real quick. I should take all the animals off the zone. You know what? I'm gonna let the animals die. I am gonna let the war dog come in though. I don't really care about the animals right now. But let's let the gate guard come in and let's shut our we're gonna shut our gate here. Hopefully it doesn't kill the dog. Okay, somebody's pulling it right now. The dog did make it inside and the gate is up. What just happened? I put the gate up, but it flashed me over here like somebody's over here. I hope it's not migrants. Or maybe it'd be a good thing if it was migrants. We would lose them all, but we really don't need more migrants right now. It's sending me someplace. Keeps sending me up here. Like there's migrants or something. Why is there dwarves out here? Who are these dwarves? Thob. Sheen, a glassmaker. Are these my dwarves? Or did we really get a migrant wave? Year 126. No, there's just dwarves trapped out there, I guess. They're heading off to fight too. Okay, I could probably get them inside actually. It's just two of them. I don't know what they're doing out here. They're heading right for the undead army. It could kill me trying to get these guys inside. Let's give it a shot real quick. We can just pull the lever. They should come running. Okay, and it should be quick to... Okay, let's see if they head this way. If they don't and they sacrifice themselves, then so be it. I'm not gonna... Luckily, the undead's very slow. I just want to see them make it inside. Alright, at this point I can't be confident enough. I don't know where they are. I can't be confident enough that they are inside the fort. They had their chance. If they don't make it in here, then that is 100% their fault. So somebody's going to pull the lever there. And that's totally on them at this point. I cannot be responsible for their deaths. I gave them 2 chances to get inside the fort. They didn't. If they didn't follow it, then that's them. I think they made it. Oh, where is the undead going? Wow, there's so many of them. There's no way we'd be able to fight them. Oh, they're going after something. They're shooting a bunch of boar? Is that what they're going after? Giant wild boar. Yeah, we would never win, guys. Like, not even a little bit. Like, no way in hell. Human spearmen. They've got crossbowmen. Marks dwarfs or whatever. Undead marks dwarfs. Yeah. Yeah, we would just get wrecked. Hey, at least they're killing these boar. That's not a bad thing. because then we can go out there and butcher the boar after these guys leave. Depending how long they stay around, I really don't know how long they're going to stick around for. Hopefully we've got enough food and everything to keep us nice and busy, well fed, everything like that. I actually have some plants extracted. Let's make a few fine meals maybe. It's going to be a lot of dwarfs not doing anything for a bit, and that's okay. Kind of is what it is. We may as well build some floors. Oh, we can't even get to our mine shaft unless I set that up. So there's not even dwarfs in the mine shaft. Are we making copper stuff? No. Do we have copper swords? Did we make them like I wanted to originally? We're smelting tetrahedrite, and we are making charcoal. We've got plenty of wood to keep us during the siege. Clay bricks, yada yada yada. Okay. We could put more chests in here. Or more cabinets, that is. All these rooms need them. I don't even know if these rooms are finished. Take a look. A bunch of our doors are done, so that's good. Oh boy, none of these have cabinets either. So we'll queue up more doors to be made, more cabinets to be made. Chests seem to be pretty good. Oh, what else do we need? And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do to keep the mine shaft up and operational. Yeah, see, we've got some cabinets, so they're getting them built. I knew I saw a bunch up here. We got rock doors still queued up, rock coffins, mechanisms, the traction benches, the rock thrones, tables, doors. We need cabinets. Give me 20 rock cabinets. And, yeah. Really want to get all this muscle shell hauled out of here, too. At some point, that's all gotta go. And then we want to make things like swords and stuff. So let me see if our military actually has... if they have equipment. So none of them have short swords. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 copper swords. So forge copper sword, 9 of those. And let's just focus on getting that queued up and done, see what happens there. I know we need to improve the position for Archangel here. He's mandating some stuff. He mandates make beds. So I gotta make 2 beds, and then he wants a decent office, decent dining room, all sorts of stuff. Where's his office? Right here. So this can be his office. And this could be also his dining room. Now he wants another chest. These need to be nicer. He wants another chest. He wants an armor rack and a weapon stand. Okay, and we'll make those actually pretty nice. Why don't we queue up a gold armor rack. Let's just do this. It's just easier to go into the manager. Gold armor stand 1. Gold weapon rack 1. And then actually I'm going to make copper weapon rack. Make me 4 of those. And what else did he want? He wanted another chest. And just make me 10 of the wooden chests. I think we've already got wooden chests, but I'll make another one. Let me see if I have one. Yeah, I got copper chests, actually. I forgot I made those. I don't need the chests at all. Unless... No, every bedroom has a chest. Oh my god, there's bedrooms here that don't have cabinets. Okay. Are all these rooms... I know some of these were not. I think these ones... No, I made them all rooms. Okay, I'm just double checking because I... So these should all have people in them, or for the most part. Good. Yeah, we need to make this a little bit nicer down here, but I really wanted to focus on the bedroom. I better reclaim some of this as well, just to make sure. We're going to want to open the mine up. Where is the undead? They're literally running around just killing everything. Killing our animals. Here they come. They must have got done killing all of the boars. Oh yeah, look at, there's all sorts of bodies and stuff over here, and bolts that they were firing. Well, at least there'll be a lot of animals to butcher when it's all said and done. God damn, they like blew that animal apart. So they're gonna just run around and literally wreak havoc on everything. More coffins being built. Okay. Oh no, we've got miasma, guys. In the butcher shop. Damn it. Okay. We can handle that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it off here since we're out of time. I'm going to make another burrow that'll allow these guys to enter the mines. You know, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I can just take the burrow off now. Now that the gate is closed, unless I accidentally open it, they cannot possibly leave. So we can go ahead and actually put everybody back on active/training. And they will head back down into the mines, and I will have to make a refuse pile down here in the mine shaft for now, for these guys to get rid of some stuff. They're going to haul all of this, which is good. This at least will get most of our stuff hauled. And then I guess we could spend some of our free time while we're waiting essentially for these guys to F off. We can spend some of our free time mining and building up our walls, floors, stuff like that, because there's plenty to be done. You can see the miners are already heading down here to get to work. So that's perfect. Let me just go ahead and build the refuse pile right now to get rid of some stuff. Before I forget, we'll actually put it... You know, it really should go... it really should go in the cave. If we can find it. Let's just put it up here for now. We got to get rid of it. It doesn't matter where. It can all be moved later on. It's just got to go. So we'll have them move it down there. Hopefully they get rid of it ASAP. Gold armor stand's been completed. Okay, perfect. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave it off here. We'll be back to deal with the siege, to keep our dwarves busy. Hopefully we don't run out of food. Hopefully this isn't the end of us. We'll have to find out. But I thank you all for joining me. Hope that you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you next time.